We are back for another episode. This is a game show. We're here to learn, laugh, have fun. Most importantly, we're here to drink. I'm Aaron, this is Jay, and this is
Quality Drinking. What we got?
Oh man, we have a special young lady. We say special a lot, but this time it's just over the top. She's been featured in Sports Illustrated, GQ. She's an actor, she's an artist. She's just an overall dope person. We have Miss Kyra.
Thank
Santoro.
you. What an intro. Oh my gosh.
Giving you flowers while you're here.
I feel like I want to clap for you. Thank you.
I'm gonna name you the rules, explain the rules to everybody at home. We have 4 rounds. Each round is 5 minutes. Then we have the 5th round, which is a boss talk, 2 minutes. We have a bell right here. If you can't get through our rounds, you have to finish your drink to go to the next round. Are you ready?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. First choice, Miss K pick was Patron. So we're gonna start it off with, here we go.
First choice, my choice.
So we know you're from the SoCal area. Are you a Clippers fan or a Lakers fan?
Oh my God, I am a Lakers fan through and through. But the crazy thing, well, so I was born and raised in LA. I was born in the Valley. And I have been a Lakers fan my whole life, but I'm not a LeBron James fan. So I've been having a really hard time adjusting. It's been very difficult for me. It doesn't make me happy. I don't know what else to say other than that.
Yeah.
I was the biggest LeBron hater, and then he came, and here we are.
And I was about to say, since LeBron and Kobe, how has the city, how's the city been taking it?
Everybody's really happy about it, not me. Everyone's happy, I'm not happy.
Yeah, man. Take your time. Oh yeah, take your time.
Quality drinking, not quantity.
Somebody actually said that one time. Quality drinking, not quantity drinking. That exact phrase. You probably got a copyright that. Trademark that. That's been said a lot. Pretty common. So a young kid coming up, you got a lot of things going at an early age right now. A young kid coming up that want to get in your shoes as far as the dedication, the grind, the long hours you put in. What's something that you can tell them that they can stay tracking right now, looking at you as just a role model, et cetera, et cetera?
That's such a good question. It's so interesting being an artist and doing so many different things, because like what you guys said is like I've had longevity in my career with like modeling. I've transitioned into acting. I've dabbled into music. I'm like starting screenwriting. Like I'm doing all these things. I've written a poetry book. That's actually the cover is getting drawn. It's like the motivation, I guess, is like you have to stay. For me, at least personally, like I have to stay fresh with the ideas. If I grind a little bit too hard on one idea and I start to get burned out, then I might not love it as much. So it's just like keeping with the motivation, like keeping things and people, company around you that keep you inspired, keeping conversations going that keep you inspired, so that way you can, I guess, build yourself up. And it's just like, don't stop. In the beginning when I was doing my whole thing and I was coming up, I just didn't stop. I just didn't stop. And I made sure to just study what I wanted to be like and figure out what I wanted to be like, and I was like, okay, that worked for that person, how can I do that, and just I don't know, and keeping the company that kept me having conversations that made me want to do more. And that's such a big thing. I think LA, it's very easy to network and find people and find like-minded individuals in the company that you want to keep. So I think that's very big.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a very big.
Able to find balance between modeling and acting.
Another very good question. Another very good question. So I luckily made such progress and was so successful with modeling before I even dipped the toes into acting, that by the time that I did dip the toes into acting, I was able to sort of put in the time and effort to want to be good at that and get better at it. And now the modeling is sort of on the back burner, but not in a bad way. It's just like I'm not doing it the way that I was before, where I would be living in different cities for a month at a time, going to castings all the time, just like, yeah, it was just such a different ball game for me. And then now acting, I'm able to sort of do both. And then when my agency's like, hey, you have a direct booking, like, do you want to do this? It's like, you know, super easy work, like 2 days. I'm like, hey, for sure, I'll do it. Versus before, it was like, I'm at the casting, I'm like with all the other girls, I'm like, here's my comp card, like, you know, and I'm just like in the, yeah, just totally different experience. But yeah, I've done overall everything. I've got about 11 years under my belt right now. So
Veteran.
11 years under my belt of being an industry person, being in the industry.
Which brings me to this next question. We see you love being in the outdoors, bikinis. If you could do a collab with any brand for a good swimsuit, who would it be and why?
Oh my gosh, these questions are very good, and some of them are like
Last
they're
30
really
seconds.
crunching my
Last 30
brain.
seconds. Yeah, for sure. Take your time. Take your time.
Oh my god,
Good collab. A good collab.
somebody that will the bathing suits are sustainably made, and proceeds will go to something that is either ocean based, and because a lot of the brands have microplastics in it that are going into the ocean, so anything that's sustainably made, not with microplastics, gives back to the ocean or the environment. That would be like ideal collaboration for me. I'm a very big environmental girl now.
Toast to that.
Yeah.
Toast to that. She made it through the first round. Everybody, you know, 3 more to
Good
go.
droplet left.
Top of the second. Everybody's making their faces. How we doing, guys? How we doing?
Excellent.
Okay, this is the part we pull a card. You pick one.
Okay.
Lucky, 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 lucky.
I'm just gonna go with this.
All right, don't look.
Oh, I'm not.
You didn't see. You didn't see.
I didn't see anything.
You didn't see
But
it.
it's so interesting because underneath the card is purple, and that's my favorite color. So it's
Wow. So if you get it right, this might be the luck.
That's pretty crazy that
I had a
picked
question.
that card.
Okay. Which country invented tea? China, USA, or Europe?
I know it's not B.
It's not USA. You just got Europe and China.
I think Europe claims everything. They think they've invented everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's Europe.
That's your final answer.
You're scaring me. Don't say that, but I guess so.
Is this your final answer? It's China. It is China, man. Pour it up, E.
It would be China.
Get it right, E.
It would be China. But that was what I was thinking, right? It would be China. But Europe thinks that they invented everything. They think I would know. My boyfriend's European. This man thinks UK invented everything.
I'm gonna do the honors for you.
Oh God!
And we're not even gonna do a big shot. This
The
gonna
Boston Tea Party? Like, come on. Come on!
Actually, our people off camera. This is actually a pretty small one.
Okay, please make it smaller than my.
Yeah, this is small. This is small. This is perfect, right?
I
I mean, I was gonna
Can
go
I have a
smaller, but our
chaser?
guy off the camera, he said that's perfect. I was.
Can I get a chaser?
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
possible? I need like a throwback, like a pickleback. What
Yeah.
is that
Do
called?
we have
I
something?
need some Nickelback.
Uh-huh.
I'm already.
Um,
I'm already giggling, so you know that means. Okay, for
I
sure.
have.
Making me feel warm and cozy. A juice, Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
Gatorade.
some Gatorade. That'd be good. That's something.
Perfect. Gatorade. Quality
Quality.
drink.
There we go.
Let's see if I can finish this in one go. I'm known to not, so we'll see.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
That's a good one right there.
That's how it's done. Yummy.
All right.
Delicious.
We've made it. She got it wrong. Top of the second. Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
So we know purple is your favorite color. And we know you had purple hair for what, about a month?
Yeah. Oh no, more than a month. Oh,
About
my
3 months,
goodness.
huh?
I have purple hair for a while. I've had purple hair twice, actually. Such a funny thing to
Little
know.
bit.
I guess it's all you have to do is go back on my Instagram. But I've had purple hair twice. The first time I did it, I was just really feeling inspired and adventurous, and I was like really just like I just want to be this anime character, like Marvel booked me for something. I was like really going kind of headfirst in the music thing in that moment, so I just was like, yeah, I'm just gonna be an artist, like I'm just gonna try this for a little while and just do it. And then the second time that I did it, quarantine had just happened and lockdown, everything was locked down, so I was like, there's no work, I'm not gonna be working, so here we go, like purple hair again, and I just did it again. Like I literally laid the bleach in my own hair and just dyed my hair purple again. So I've done it twice. The second time I did it, I just like sort of let it fade out over time. But the first time I did it, I was re-dyeing. I had it for Coachella, I had it for Coachella Weekend 2. I came home, I was like painting my hair, like doing all this stuff. So it was a very fun time for me.
Now that you said Coachella, that brings me to this question. Coachella to me was the godfather of all the festivals that you see now. What do you think is a better festival, Coachella or Rolling Loud?
Oh my God, they're so different. You're comparing apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Insane, what an insane question.
I think, is Coachella is that even still around now?
I mean, not now because of the pandemic, but I will say, you know something? I've gone to Coachella 10 consecutive years in a row, which sounds like I'm a lunatic, and it also sounds like I'm really old.
What about Rolling Loud? Rolling Loud.
And Rolling Loud, I've been to 5 Rolling Louds. I've been to ones in different, I've been to like Miami.
The different states.
LA
cities.
one, yeah. And I love Rolling Loud because I enjoy the crowd more that it brings. People just really want to have a good time there, and everyone's like smoking weed, and it just feels like, you know, it just feels like, and then Coachella just feels so like bougie now. It's like a catwalk, and everybody's just like there to like take pictures and show their outfit and do their this. And also, no disrespect, do what you gotta do, make your money, but it feels less like there's a little bit of like an authenticity that Rolling Loud still has that I think Coachella used to have 10 years ago.
Used to, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
But
I don't know why.
It's lacking in authenticity.
It is. Point, so. It's losing its origin, I think, year by year. It is.
It is. It is.
We know Rihanna is like your favorite artist.
She's one of my favorite.
What's your favorite song by Rihanna and why?
Well, my favorite band is Tame Impala. And on her Anti album, she covered Tame Impala, and I just like her version better, to be honest. So if I had to pick one, I would say that is my favorite song because she took my favorite band and then she did it. But I love her for so many more reasons other than her music. I mean, she's just like her attitude, her essence. She's like a fashionista. She's just like a boss woman. She's a business gal. Like, she's cool. She's just cool. Like the essence of her is just, I'm like, you're dope. Like, you're dope. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. The casting for the movie industry and the casting for models, how do you compare them, and which one do you think is more intense and more of like a competition, for sure? Tap the bell. It's there for you.
Well, they're so different. So when you go to a casting for modeling, you like walk in with your portfolio. You have comp cards on there, which is like what you leave with them. There's just like a line of a bunch of girls, and sometimes you go to a casting, and sometimes every girl looks completely different. You're like, what could this client possibly want? The girl next to me is blonde hair and blue eyed. This girl's a redhead. This girl's like mixed. Like, I don't know what you guys want. Or there's a bunch of girls that look just like you, but all of them are taller and you're like the shortest one. And you're just like, I'm not getting this. There's no way. And it feels very, that feels more competitive to me. But I do think there is a certain level of difficulty to doing an acting, like an audition, because you go in there and it could be a similar thing. Like I've done an audition where every girl in there was blonde. And I was like, how am I here? I don't know what they want to see in me. If every girl in here is blonde, clearly they're looking for a blonde. But sometimes the casting director is tired. Maybe they've seen 20 auditions that day. And so by the time you get there, they give you like one shot. And if you like even fumble a tiny bit of your line, they're like, okay, cool, next. And you're just like,
gotta have goosebumps on it.
You know, the cheese, look at the cheese. Like, you know, whereas when you go to a casting, it's just about the way you look. It's literally like
up and down.
Yeah, you pull your hair back, like that's it. It's just about the way you look. How does your body look? Are you in good shape? And then like with acting, you have to say your lines, and you have to be like oh no, but blah, 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 blah. And like, and they might be like, oh, you're doing too much. And you're just like, oh, okay, well, okay, well, da 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 da. Like, and you have to try to figure out what they want. It's a little bit. They're both equally weird. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. They're both very weird. I'm in a very weird industry.
Yeah,
It's a weird job.
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
Chosen a weird career.
Yeah. Miss K has made it through first 2 rounds. She's halfway there. Top of the 3rd. How you feeling?
Top of the 3rd. Let's go.
We're gonna switch it up to little DJ. Little DJ. Let's show little DJ some time that he hasn't been getting.
I have to drink something else. It's not.
I'm good.
My stomach is on fire. Is on fire. Some of these questions are so good. They're so like hard. I'm like never. I feel like people sometimes ask me such basic questions, and these ones I'm like, my brain's like, wait a minute, I have to think about that one for a second. And then I only have 5 minutes. I'm like, ah.
So we all know Halloween is your favorite holiday. If you were trapped in a horror movie, what 4 items would you bring?
Oh yeah. I would want like a machete.
That's one.
For sure. Yeah, I want like a machete in the thing. I want like a bow and arrow around my I want like a chainsaw down by the side.
3.
And then I want like these like poisonous darts that I could just go.
Yeah. That's a cool one. I never heard that like that last one. If your favorite dish to have, if Gordon Ramsay could prepare your favorite dish for you, what are you going for? For a nice dinner or whatever, lunch, brunch, it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, okay, so it's so funny because my diet is so silly. I just sort of eat like the same things, right? I eat like sushi, avocado toast, salad, sauteed veggies. I like rotate those things, right? But a meal that I love that feels very like a hearty meal to me and something that brings me comfort, I guess like a form of comfort food, is like a South American sort of like Latin food. So it's like rice, beans, and plantains. I just love it. I love good quality too. Like, have you guys ever been to Versailles? Okay, so it's Cuban food and it's amazing. And it's the rice, beans, and plantains, and it's just like it's like comfort food. It comes out, it's all warm, and it's like garlic bread, and it's just like some good authentic Latin food that just you're so full after. You're just like, yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what I want.
If you were able to write a screenplay, what 2 actors would you want to star in?
Oh my God, well, I'm mid-writing 2 screenplays. One of them's 2/3 of the way done. Actually, one of them's done, but I have to do a comb through of it. I mean, what actors would I want in it? First of all, myself, for one. For 2, Evan Peters. Yeah. I very much admire that man. I'm a big American Horror Story fan, so Evan Peters, if you ever stumble across this interview, I've written a screenplay for you.
Got a screenplay. Forest sports. Courtside at a favorite basketball team or NFL in the suite? Which one you choose?
Not even a question. First of all, courtside at a basketball game, not even a question.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
You'd be surprised how many women love football over basketball. You'd be surprised. But LA is a basketball town. That's why.
That's why I'm from here. This is my home.
Staples right there.
I know. Yeah, this is like my home. I couldn't imagine wanting to go to an NFL game over going to courtside to a Lakers game. Like, I could not even imagine for 1 second. I do find NFL, I'm not gonna lie, I find the sport of NFL to be very like barbaric. It's just very like, it's such a violent sport to me. It's so aggressive, just like them hitting each other, and I've only started to understand the sport within the last like 2 years. Like, I was like, what the hell is 1st and 10? Like, I don't know what the hell that means. And someone explained it to me and now I get it. But yeah, basketball is just fun and the atmosphere is fun and it's just like, it feels lively and everyone's standing up.
It's close. It's more.
It feels better. It feels nice. It feels nice.
Get a chance to dap off your favorite players in basketball versus football, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a nicer sport. I enjoy it a lot more. I like courtside too. Bougie me up. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's take one of that.
Yeah, right?
Let's take one of that. That's amazing. Ooh.
Does anybody ever interview you guys?
Sometimes. We had one person, one whole round, they just started
Going on you guys.
Yeah, they started feeling it and they just stopped. We caught on to their method and they want to switch it up on us now, you know. And our back was against the wall.
You know what? When we're done, I'm gonna sit and ask you guys questions.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we're at the bottom of the third. I mean,
we are at the bottom. We're at the bottom of the third, you guys.
You here? You're like 80% there now, and it's time for another one of these things. Here we go.
Quality drink.
Is this a real game that I can buy?
It's rolling into production next summer. Don't. That's it. Don't pull it.
Okay.
You rolling with this one? Here we go. I think you should know this one. Here we go.
All right, I better know this one because the last one that was a.
What was Katy Perry's first album called? Katie Hudson, the soundtrack, or Eclipse? Come on now.
Why would I know this one? Eclipse. Did you know that one and I got it wrong?
You got it. You got it wrong.
See, why would I know that one?
It was Katie Hudson.
Was it?
Katie Hudson. You can look it up.
Wow. Yeah. See, I wouldn't know that one. I would not know. You know what? And that's the thing. The album Hudson. Teenage Dream rings a bell, right? That album had slap after slap after slap after slap on it. Some people are sitting right here. I thought it was Katie Hudson. Who the hell is Katie Hudson? Kate Hudson, the actress? My goodness. What's your signs?
Huh? Taurus.
Libra. I'm your opposite. I'm an Aries.
Oh, okay.
My boyfriend's a Taurus. You guys are very stubborn.
Bull.
You guys are very stubborn. Super fun.
Yep, after she. Yeah,
Am I ready? No, I'm not ready. I'm still holding. I'm not ready. Am I ready? No. Not yet. I will be. And this is sponsored by Quality.
I like that. Okay. We're almost there. This one, the music is so good in the interview. The soundtrack is getting to. It's gonna be a good one. Everybody behind the scenes is smiling.
Okay, that makes so much more sense for me.
Yeah.
I thought her first album was Kate Hudson.
Top of the foot. Top of the foot. Knowing that you're a big tea girl, honey tea, ginger, etc., what's your favorite tea that you would love to have? Green tea, whatever it is.
Sugar honey iced tea. Yeah, well, no, but. Sugar honey iced tea. No, I just don't really drink like coffee or like caffeine or anything like that.
Me neither.
Like, sometimes I drink green tea, but like I've been on a chamomile kick lately. Just like no caffeine. I just like go through life with just my own essence, whatever it is. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, my own energy. I just don't take anything or do anything to conflict with it. I feel like how I carry myself through life is like if I'm tired, then I'm doing my best, and I'll say, you know, you guys, I'm really tired today, and normally I'm better. But I just go through life, and I have not had coffee or soda in 12 years. No coffee, no soda.
Nah, you bullshit.
No, I'm not bullshitting you.
I
swear to God. No coffee, no soda.
How do you pull that off?
I just stopped. Like, I just was like, oh, this is not, No coffee, no soda. I would do like 4 a.m. call times for my show. that I was on, and literally people, I'm like in the hair and makeup trailers, like, and everybody has their coffee, and it just smells like coffee in the hair and makeup trailer, and I was like, oh my God, and I would just get like a tea. And eventually, like, my own energy would wake me, you know, by the time my hair is done, by the time the makeup's done, the hair is done, and I've changed in my trailer and I'm in my robe and walking around, then I'm walking around the set, I'm like, hey guys, good morning. And it's like 8 a.m. I'm like, hi. So, you know, whatever. I've gotten to a point, I've acclimated. I just need a second to wake up and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. I have enough energy. I don't need coffee.
So, with that being said, do you rather red velvet cake or red velvet cheesecake?
Oh my God. Ooh, jeez. Well, red velvet cake, because I just like classic New York cheesecake. So I want red velvet cake because I like the cream cheese frosting. I'm like, oh my God, I don't drink coffee, I don't drink soda, but I'll have cake. Sign me up. Red velvet, yeah. I love red velvet cake with cream cheese frosting. Is like,
Yeah.
unheard of, just deliciousness. Insane.
On your free time, what's some things that Kate loves to just do, whether it's just relaxing, reading a book, feet up, just chilling? What's some things you love to do on your free time?
My free time. So when I have free time, I really enjoy hiking with my dog a lot. I love hiking with my dog. I like reading books. I'm really, especially in the last like probably 3-4 years, I'm always on a quest with like self-improvement, self-assessment, self-reflection at all times. I feel like I'm like living in a perpetual state of like, how can I be a better human being at all times, which is a good place to be, I guess. So I'm always reading books that are like, can inspire me to think in a new way, or yeah, whatever. And I like being in nature, and then I like hanging out with people. I love hanging out with people. Yeah. I love getting to know new people. I love learning new people's energy. I like having things in common with people. I'm a very people person, big extroverted gal. So I
take one of that.
Yeah,
the energy is there.
Yeah, I get energy off of other people. So I'm not like an introvert where I need to recharge at home. I like want to go and connect with other humans. So that's like another thing, is like hanging out with friends, and if they bring someone I've never met, I'm like, what are you all about? Where are you from? Who do you know? Do I know them too?
Yeah.
What do you like to do? Like, I'm in your face.
Positivity, that's just a good spirit.
In
that's
your
a good
face.
spirit.
Yeah, I'm in your face for an hour, and then I'm like, I like you. We're gonna hang out. Like,
Yep.
So, you know.
What's your favorite country or city to travel to?
Depends on what for, but two of my favorite places that I've been thus far. What's that? Oh, it's a draw. So 3. I have to pick 3 because it's kind of 2 of them are a draw. So Bali in Indonesia and Rio de Janeiro in Brazil are at a draw for like a tropical place, and like I love the whole country of France. I've been to the south, 3 different places in the south of France and Paris, and I love all of France. Everywhere I've seen in France, I'm like, this country is lit. I love this place. Like, people just 3-hour lunches. Yeah. 3-hour lunches.
It's crazy, man.
Just outside with a newspaper and a cigarette and a baguette, and I walk by, I'm just like, you guys are living the life here.
Yeah.
You guys are living, everything feels so relaxed. Everybody's dressed really nice. Everybody's very aesthetically like beautiful. Just like the fashion, the architecture, like everything. I just think like France is just like an insanely beautiful country, and then it's really tough, but like Rio and Bali are draw for tropically beautiful people. Like the vibration there is just like something really special. It makes you feel really good. So if I had to pick one to go to tomorrow, I'd probably be Rio, because I want to go to the world.
That tropics, you just can't go wrong with the tropics.
Yeah, Rio is like, people are sexy there, and just like walking around like on the beach, like Ipanema, and people are just in these like thong bikinis, and you're just like, oh my God, like does everyone look like this here? It was like, it's just amazing. There's just such like, so much culture. It's really, really special place.
Well, we made it through all 4 rounds.
Oh my God.
It's the last round.
Okay.
Boss talk. 2 minutes.
Nice. Yeah.
You know. You ready? You ready, Kate?
Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Future plans coming up in 2022 that you have, that you wanna give out, and if it's a little sneak peek to the public.
Yeah. So I guess I'll just like plug myself. I do have other plans. I'm gonna say something right now. I'm gonna say something. I have other plans that I'm really excited about. Okay? I have things that are making me feel really inspired right now. I'm in a really good, like, I'm sending a lot of good stuff out, you know, like the good vibration. But I don't want people taking my ideas. I'm not sharing. I'm sorry. You'll see when you see.
Yeah. I like that.
But the things that I can share, coming to your way. So the things that I can share is that I do have a movie coming out next year, which I'm really excited about. It's a thriller. That's all I can say. I was gonna say something else, but I almost gave away a little too much. But I have a thriller. I'm in a thriller. Yeah. And it's a fun movie. It was very fun to film. I really enjoyed it. I have a season 3 of The Orville, which a lot of people know. I was on season 1 and 2. That's like a
Orville. Shout out to that.
Shout out to The Orville. Love that show. And yeah, I have season 3. We wrapped season 3 about 2 months ago. And I'm very excited that we wrapped it. And it took a long time because of the pandemic. So excited we wrapped it. It was so good. It was such a good feeling. And yeah, that's coming out next year, I think around February. So I'm really excited for people to see season 3 and the progression of my character and like where she's gone. And I'm doing a little screenplay writing, which is really exciting. So maybe one day you'll see, that I wrote a script and then it came to fruition. I also had a poetry book that was like in the makings for a very long time. And when I was releasing music, I teased it. And then I teased it and then everybody was like, when are you dropping that? Are you gonna drop that? And then I sort of had it, I guess I chickened out and I was just like, I didn't release it. It's done.
It's done.
2 years later, it's done.
She's made it.
I'm getting the cover art drawn next year. It's coming out. I think I'm gonna drop it on my birthday. So
that's nice.
I have like a lot of stuff coming out like right at the beginning of next year, so I'm really excited. And then I have this other stuff that I'm excited about that
y'all can't know about that. So
not yet.
It's too much. It's top secret.
You'll see though. You'll see. This was good. This was fun.
You liked it?
I liked it.
Everybody let us know how Miss K did in the comments. Like, subscribe. Did she survive? Did she not? I think she survived. You know. Tequila was the choice. Eric, how do you think she did?
Hey, she did amazing. She didn't tap the bell, but stay tuned.
I know, I kind of forgot that it was an option.
Oh, it's understatement. It's understatement.
I was like forcing myself.
Y'all let us know on the scale.
Could have done
Tapped it now. Don't forget to follow, share this video to all your friends. You know, let us know who you want to see on this show next and battle with the QD brothers. Hey. Tuning out. I'm Jay.
I'm Eric.
And I'm Kyra.
Bye, y'all.